Gee, I can't wait to see what you have in store for us today, Game Freak. If it's let's go, you're dead. Hello everyone, this is VG Master 2, and because there is nothing sacred in this world, we've got more Pokemon news. I wish they could have put all of the announcements in their one presentation instead of waiting 1 week so Nintendo could shove Smash news in the middle, but if it wasn't already obvious, we can't have nice things. Of course, the implication was that this is the big project that they really care about, which is really weird because the long-awaited Snap 2 was just announced. The community said that this could be the next main series game, but that would completely undermine Sword and Shield, and we can't have that, can we? Whatever, I guess we'll just have to get into it. Just like last time, Tsunekazu Ishihara appears first, and other than talking about how Pokemon Puni Puni got released, he kinda just jumps straight into the announcement. And what the fuck is this? The thing is called Pokemon Unite, and it's a League of Legends style game made by Tencent in a collaboration with the Pokemon Company that looks incredibly bare bones and quite possibly has worse graphics than Sword and Shield. Who the fuck thought this was a good idea? They spend the entirety of 10 fucking minutes talking about this fucking thing, and I gotta be honest, I just don't care. Funnily enough, I had been planning to watch this presentation live, but it was early in the morning, and I actually overslept. Some fucking how, my phone that I was using as an alarm died overnight, and I ended up sleeping for another hour and 15 minutes. Imagine my surprise when I go on Cerebi and see this. I don't believe in God, but motherfucker, that's a miracle. Now, while I'm sure a few people had something like this cross their minds, I highly doubt that more than 10 people actually wanted this, especially after the Pokemon companies burned us how many times recently. And in case you want to call me a piece of shit and say I'm just mad because I didn't get the game I wanted, for the record, ever since Sword and Shield were revealed to be the dog shit they were, I haven't wanted Diamond and Pearl remakes. I don't want Game Freak touching it, I don't trust them. And I also didn't want another Let's Go game. Frankly, I didn't really want anything. This is still shit. Funnily enough, basically the whole community agrees. Yeah, in a shocking twist of fate, Pokemon Company did finally unite us against this fucking game. Now you could say they're mad that they didn't get what they wanted, but don't forget, Pokemon said that this was supposed to be a big announcement. Were the fans overzealous with their expectations? Yeah, but Pokemon Company was the catalyst for that. But here's the big thing. The reason most other people are upset about this game. They partnered up with Tencent. Now, at first, that doesn't seem so bad, except that there were people in the comments saying that they put spyware in their games and censor people and send player data to the Chinese government so they can find more and better ways of censoring their own people. But I didn't want to just parrot that because, you know, it might not be true. It might just be some biased assholes lying out of their asses. So I googled shit and I found 2 articles. There were other headlines that implied similar things, but I needed to subscribe to them in order to read them, which wasn't happening. And I read them, and yeah, everything they said is true. Now, for context, people in America are able to shit on the government. You're basically praised for doing so, or at least were, without getting in trouble with the law. Unless what you said is 100% undeniable slander or libel and or a credible threat. However, if you even make as much as a joke about the leader of China in China, you're basically dead. You're dead. It's a problem. And Pokemon is now working with a company that enables the Chinese government to do that. So, yeah, I think people have a right to be just a tad upset. Now, I saw a comment that I definitely won't be able to find now, but there are probably multiple people saying it, so whatever, that made a good point. The fact that this was touted as a big announcement, while Snap 2 wasn't, kind of reveals that they actually don't give a fuck about Snap, and give more of a shit about this. It's also possible, not confirmed, I can't say confirmed, that the reason they made this separate and hyped it up to the point that they did is because Tencent paid them off. Again, possibly. But the fact that that's even plausible is just fucking disgusting. Also, instead of fucking apologizing, like they should, they just fucking started removing dislikes. Probably, possibly, by paying off YouTube. Like, they were at 172,000 dislikes compared to 77,000 likes, and then you refresh the page and it was 150,000 dislikes, and then 148,000 dislikes, and just wow, Pokemon, good job. Censoring people's voices, that'll show them that you're not a shitlord who loves China's money more than your fans. I don't have any screenshots specifically showing that they deleted dislikes, but I do have a screenshot of the US trailer at 130,000 after it's been out for 23 hours, so almost a day, so almost 9 o'clock a.m., and a screenshot of an IGN article that was posted at around 7 a.m. on the same day, about an hour earlier, that says the video has over 170,000 dislikes. So, decide for yourself. Just kidding, I actually do have screenshots. There you go. Totally not suspicious at all. They also deleted 200,000 views somehow. What the fuck, Pokemon? Maybe you could argue that it was just YouTube doing it because they thought there were bots. I'd argue that YouTube shouldn't be using that excuse, since they should know that Pokemon has a big audience and should therefore make it an exception to their algorithm. Except people started saying that likes on their comments, or just the actual comment, were getting deleted. So unless YouTube thinks that people are like-botting comments, yeah, no, it's not YouTube. Oh, but it gets better. Then, because they are absolute fucking cowards, they privated the original video and re-uploaded it. And their excuse was, oh, sorry, but it just so happens that there was an editing mistake in the original reveal, so we've posted this one because we want to be honest about the contents of the game, since that one mistake that no one could even fucking tell was a mistake changed things so drastically. Yeah, sure, that was it. It's totally not because you're trying to clean shit up because you don't want people to see you fucked up. Nah, it was an editing mistake. An important editing mistake. Do you think we're retarded? I mean, everyone's retarded to some degree, especially Pokemon fans, but do you really think we're all that retarded? Ultimately, this shit just ain't good. Like I said, maybe a few people might have gone, gee, I wonder what a Pokemon MOBA would be like. But the community didn't want this, and it looks like shit. And it's just a bad reskin of shit that already exists a million times over. And it's taking time and money and resources away from better projects, and it's working with the company that enables the Chinese government to fuck over their own people. That's not okay. Anyways, Pokemon Unite is, or actually was because I'm super late, an open beta in China and Canada. And even though you're apparently legally not allowed to show any part of it, there have been leaks, and it's shit, and just as scummy as everyone thought, and only apologists who don't care that China is awful like it, and I hope it gets cancelled. So, that's all I have to say about that. I'm VGMaster2, and I hope to see you next time.